Hello, so welcome back, guys. Back in the day, believe me or not, when I was in the grade 12, I was terrible at English. I remember in one class, most of my friends, they scored above average when it comes to listening tests. But myself, I scored around 1 and 2. Believe me or not, that happened to me. And I ended up becoming an elite teacher. Ironically, I pretty like the idea of Steve Jobs, like life is also about connections. And if you look back into your past, the previous stages of your life, like sometimes at that moment, you do something that your heart tells you to do, but you are not clear what is the purpose of this, right? But this year, next year, and the years coming after that, gradually, when you got mature, when time passed, when you look back, suddenly the pattern reveal. Anyway, on those of events that lead you to the point that become a person of yourself at this moment. It's powerful. So I pretty love that idea. When we was young, we were sitting there and thinking of a calling coming to our mind, and we can become a person, a perfect person. I think like in life, there's no such thing. Life is always about, I think, struggle. Life is also about struggle. And what do I mean by struggle? Most people address the word struggle with negative meaning. But to me, like struggle, it could be positive one. Because why? Struggle, it just means like you encounter unexpected things and then you try to get over it, right? So the part of struggle, the part of that you try to get over difficulties, is not a lovely part, exhausting and daunting. But because of you get through that part and you achieve what you want to achieve and you become the people that you want to become, that make the journey beautiful. So that's the reason I think the word struggle has some positive vibe too, and I love the philosophy of struggling in life. Like they're not an easy part. A lot of people think like if you achieve something, if you set out some goals and you can achieve those goals and you live in the ideal version of your life, so you could be happy for the rest of your life, no struggle anymore, just full of happy moments. It's like magic, like it's happened in fairy tales. But the problem with fairy tales is that they often end up with happy endings. But what happened after that happy ending moment, we don't know yet, right? Even I think like the princess and the prince end up marry each other with the love, live in the castle for the rest of their life. But what happened after that, right? We are human beings, sickness happen. So talking about this, roughly speaking, I don't want to make you pessimistic, okay? This is just the life. I want to remind you of the real life that we all in right now. It's like the game, and I think like natural rules are around, and we need to play along with that. And the people that can accept the truth and try to play the game, follow the rule, and get better at the game, so that person can have happiness. So interesting like that. Another thing is I want to say is, we try to adapt the idealistic version of life that we thought that it would be the one that we want. When we see into the version of somebody's life on Facebook, it's just like automatically we think of the thing that we want to enjoy, and that make the scenario become attractive to us. But at the same time, it makes us underestimate other aspects involved in that version of life, and that makes a lot of people make the wrong decision in their life. Like there's a lot of people, they try to pursue a model of life, and at the end of the journey they recognize that the least desirable things that they could imagine of, so they end up being regret. In my early day, in my 20s, I imagined a life that I wanted to be a CEO of big companies. Like I tried a lot of things related to that path, and then along the way that at the same time I still keep an eye open and I try to experience different things. So gradually, when I pay attention to the feedback that my soul give me when it interact with the external environment, and I ask myself hard questions, then turn out I accept the fact that something that I didn't expect, but turn out they become a part of me, and right now I'm happy with that. Like the same thing again, like when it comes to teaching, teaching is involves speaking. Teaching involves working with kids. Teaching, it involves dealing with parents. And like I'm an introvert, I have to say that. Painfully speaking, when you take a job, it's not about cool thing that you can do, but the story is also about the difficulty that you have to deal with, right? So you have to deal with things that you don't like. I do believe that there's no job full of cool thing without difficulties. Job, they're always difficult. So you have to make the damn sacrifice. But you have to ask yourself what kind of sacrifice you want to make. Which is the first priority you don't want to lose? And what is the second category? What is the second thing that you can sacrifice in order to achieve the first priority? Right? So to me, like, I love working on theory. I love working on the new information. I love working on the things that can happen to growth. I think this life, at this moment, language has become a part of my life. Those are my top priorities, so I could sacrifice a lot of other things. So instead of reading a big comedy, so instead of trying to get involved with financial problems, I'd rather be a teacher. For sure that I make less money if I picked the alternative. But like, I'm pretty satisfied with this because anyway, the job is the thing that you will stick with the rest of your life. It's just like you're married, and if you're not happy, so it turns out it could be a nightmare. We don't want to end up with that scenario, right? So yeah, I rather make less money but more satisfaction when it comes to day in day out job. The second thing is, we are human beings, and at nature we always feel a sense of being lost inside of us. And I think that when I was younger, I think like this is a curse. Like, why was I feeling this way? Okay, why was I feeling this way? I always ask myself, why am I suffering from this? Why am I feeling like I cannot have my authentic life? And why I always feel like I need to improve myself to become someone else? The feeling of the hunger or our true self, it seems like it cannot stop. And I think it's just the nature of human being. So we have to accept that. And turn out it's not a curse. You could use this as a curse, and you could be sad. But at the moment that you take one step back and you tell yourself, maybe this is a thing that I need. Maybe this could be a tool for us to have a better life. So if you can tell yourself that things, I think like you could be so much happier. So to me, like the feeling of being lost, you could use this as a source of motivation for you to keep becoming better. Simple as that. And the problem with a lot of people when they are unhappy with their life, because they try to observe the wonderful moment of other people on internet, and turn out that they end up not happy with their life. But that's the wrong measurement. I think like, if you want to compare, okay, you compare you with your older version. The question you need to tell you, like, what can I do today, okay, to keep myself move ahead? That's a simple question. I try to navigate myself through the craziness of the world. Okay, so I think that's a pretty damn powerful idea to take in, because I think like, even with just a small switch in the way we view the world, it can trigger something really powerful inside of us that can bring us to entire different path, and we end up being more happy. So I hope that you can see the same thing too. Okay, my coffee is running out, so I think this could be the moment that we have to say goodbye. Another thing that I want you to know is I will keep publishing videos like this when I drink coffee and share my thoughts. If you are interested in this platform, please consider subscribing to my channel not to miss the next episode. Okay, so see you and have a great day.